Hey you guys, I just wanted to hop on and try out some products, do a live tutorial and show you guys everything on. I do have a little bit of makeup on my face right now, so I've got a wipe. I'm going to remove it, but I'm wearing the CC cream right now, and then I've got a little bit of pressed powder, or a little bit of translucent powder and blush, but I am going to go through and take it off. So I just want to show you kind of what the coverage is, and you see my face now, but I'm going to start by taking half my face off to show you all of my rosacea underneath that is being covered up. As you can see, there's a lot of redness under there And again, like I said, I am just wearing the CC cream. I do not have foundation on at all today. So it's basically a tinted moisturizer, but as you can tell, the coverage is kind of insane. So you can see there's a little bit coming off there, but the weather has been pretty cold here. It got cold very quickly, so my rosacea is flaring up pretty badly right now. It's not liking the sudden change in the weather, but so as you can tell, this is, you know, with just the CC cream and the translucent powder, this is me just using a baby wipe. And as you'll see here in a minute, when I start to remove this, my face looks like this on both sides. So that's the kind of coverage I'm getting just from the CC cream, which is still insane to me. I've got some mascara on here too. So I am going to continue wiping everything off so that I can start all over again and do a fresh face with you guys. If you are here watching right now, just comment down below so that I know that you're here. If you are watching this on replay, just please type in the word replay so I know that you're watching it. And yeah, I am just gonna remove the rest of what I was wearing today and then go back in and reapply. And again, I'm just using a baby wipe to remove this. We do have makeup wipes, but they literally sold out like within hours of them being released because people were that excited about them. So when we do get them back in stock, I will let you guys know, because I mean, come on, who doesn't like a makeup remover wipe? Okay, so just toss that off to the side. If you guys are here watching, just let me know, comment down below. Like always, I am starting off with our camera ready perfecting primer. Basically what this is going to do is it's just going to smooth my pores, smooth my skin, fill in my pores, and give me a nice even surface to work with. And you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. Just makes the surface super smooth, especially if you've got texture issues. Hey, Kristen. And then, so I am going to go in with the CC cream. I have, as you can tell, a lot of redness from my rosacea. And I wear the CC cream a lot on its own, but if I'm going for a fuller look, which I'm going to do right now, I like to dot it on, do a really thin layer underneath my foundation, just to cancel out some of this redness. So I like to go in with a super thin layer That way it just helps my foundation lay down a little bit better, and I don't have a lot of that redness poking through. And so I'm just going in with a damp sponge and just gonna dot that in and cover in a lot of this redness. Yes, Kristen. The Pore Perfecting Primer is going to be a clear gel-like consistency. Our Strobe Primer, which is the other one we have, is going to be more like a lotion. And that one is going to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to add a little bit more glow to your skin, while this one is going to be more of a matte primer that just kind of makes, almost adds like that filter look to your face that you can get from like Snapchat and Instagram filters without actually using one. It just helps even out your face and make your pores less noticeable. And then, like I said a little bit ago, it's super, super dry. I'm over in Oregon, super dry right here. It's been in like the 20s and 30s early in the morning. And so very, very cold. And my go-to foundation right now is going to be our Luminous Serum Foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, but it is hydrating. It has a bit, kind of a cross between a dewy and a matte finish. It's not going to be strictly one or the other. It's a little bit of both, but it definitely does not dry out my skin during the day, which is something that I need badly. And this is going to be the Luminous Serum Foundation in the shade, I believe it's 02. Oh, and then I used the CC cream in the color light to medium. And again, I only put the CC cream on, whoop, that was a lot, to do kind of a light layer on my skin. I did not want to put a ton on to cover. I was just wanting to use it to cancel out some of that redness in my skin, not necessarily to completely cover my face. And this was about, I didn't even do a full drop. So the Luminous foundation comes in a dropper, and what I just put on my face, I would say, was about half a dropper. So it was not even a full dropper. It is more of a thin liquid foundation, which is why it looks like I put a lot on my face, but it's because it's a super thin formula, so a little bit of that stuff is going to go a long way. And as you can tell, the coverage is pretty incredible. And all my redness and rosacea is pretty much gone now. With the help of doing the CC cream first and then adding in the foundation, like, you can't even tell that I've got all that redness underneath here. So the next, I'm going to go in with my full coverage concealer. And I have this in the shade Light Ivory. I like to go in and do a little highlight with it. And then I'm also going to go underneath my eyes. And the concealer is a liquid, but it does dry down matte. Just go back in around. Okay. So next I'm gonna go in with my, there we go, my Terracotta Porcelain powder, and this is gonna be in the shade 01. So there you, let me see if it'll show you. It is, this isn't doing a very good job. It's a pressed powder, but it has kind of a slight shimmer to it. I mean, it's not like full on like highlighter, but it is just gonna have add a nice finish to my skin, and it almost, again, you know, makes it really almost filtered looking. Which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the more flawless I can make my skin look, the better it is in my book. And then I'm just kind of dotting around my face in a stippling motion. But then what I'm going to do is I want to go in with my transparent finishing powder, which this one is going to be, whoops, white. It goes on clear, or not clear, but it doesn't go on with a color. And I like to use this underneath my eyes just to add, and then some on my eyelids, just to add a little brighten to those areas. And then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. This is going to be our Sun-Kissed bronzing powder, and yes, this thing is huge. Hold it up to my head so you can see how big it is. So this thing is going to last me for freaking ever. It's insane. So I've just got a flat brush. I'm going to go in. Tap off the excess. Do a little bit of contouring to warm up my skin, bring a little bit of color back in, and add some definition. If you guys are watching, just comment down below Let me know you're here. I'm not seeing any comments, but it keeps saying that there's people here with me, but I have no idea who's actually here watching with me right now. So just comment down below and let me know that you're watching. And again, right now I'm just going in with the bronzing powder for some contouring. I'm gonna go in right in to define the cheekbones. That. And then one thing that I do like to do is I will go over, let me see if I can find the where I want, just kind of go over the contour with the translucent powder. That way it's not super, what am I trying to say here? Just to blend it out a little bit so it's not like super crazy and it doesn't look like I've got like super sharp lines. And then with what is on my brush, I'm not going to add any extra. I'm just going to go on the sides of my nose. And then again with that powder. Okay. Now I'm gonna go, actually I'm gonna use that. Go in with my dark brown brow liner. And I'm just gonna do my brows real quick. Normally I do this off camera, but because I already had them on and I wiped my face off, gotta go back in and add them on. So, well, not add them, but fill them in, I mean. So there's one. See the major difference there? And this is, I'm just using our highlighter palette, which I will be using here in a minute. There we go. There we go. Now I've got my brows back. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with a little, whoops, throwing things here. Going with a little bit of blush. And I've got this really, really pretty dark burgundy shimmery color. And these are super pigmented. So seriously, a little bit of this is going to go a long way. Like, and I mean, like, if you look, it doesn't look like there's actually anything on my brush, because I just tap, and like, holy pigment, right? Just nice sun-kissed blush on the cheeks. Now I'm gonna go in with just a fluffy brush to do my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna just use the bronzer again. That's one of the things that I love about our products is they're so versatile. Just tap the excess off and really blend that into the crease. And again, I'm just going in with the Sun-Kissed bronzing powder. And you know what? I need to grab my shadow, so I will be, just one sec. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. And I'm gonna go in with our shadow in the color Black Tide. And again, I'm just gonna take a new fluffy brush, tap off the excess, get that corner, outer corner, and as you can tell, a little bit of this goes a long way. Just blend, 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 blend. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush with that black.
Night night, sweet dreams, Mama.
Night.
Night night.
And just kind of bring that down. And then I'm going to go in with my highlight. And I'm going to use this bronzy color over here. And add some shimmer. And then I'm just going to use the other side of it and go in that lighter color to hit that brow bone up there, as well as to hit my inner corner. Get some highlight going on. Now I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and I'm gonna use our Starlook, whoops, that's upside down, Starlook mascara, and this one is my current favorite for like super glam looks. As you can see, it's got a curved brush. I'm gonna go over here again and use my mirror. Now that I've got my eye look on, I'm gonna go on, do my lips. I've got my lip liner in 222 and matte liquid lip in 03, which is Nude Essence. So I'm just gonna get my lips on real quick. Now go in with my liquid lip. And this stuff goes on super, super smooth. And to finish everything off, I've got my Time Locker setting spray. And just need a little spritz of that. And there you go. There is the final look, and I completely eliminated all my redness and my rosacea, and you guys got to see the difference. If you guys weren't here in the beginning, here in a minute, go back and watch the beginning. I had CC cream on my face to begin with, and I removed half of my face to show you guys the coverage. But I will leave in the comments down below everything that I put on for this look. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.